Cancer, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings, and it's that time of month again where we're actually doing the monthly reading. Okay, so looking ahead at August, seeing what is happening for you. I will always be, as always, splitting the month start, middle, and end, seeing what's happening. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that support. Being such a small channel, every single like and subscribe, it really does make a huge difference. So thank you. But I will be I have the Yin Yang Oracle. We'll get a bit of an overview of what's going on generally. For work and career stuff, we have the Power of Love Oracle. And when we're talking about love, we do have the Mystic Love Oracle as well. The Lenormand deck I have this week, we have the Blackbird Lenormand. Okay, getting into it for you, Cancer. Like I said, splitting the month, start, middle, and end. Okay. Cancer, start, middle, and end of August for Cancer. What's going on for Cancer in August, please? Start, middle, and end of August for Cancer. Ooh. I do want to take that as well, actually. That the hidden energy on the bottom of the deck, Cancer, I just want to show you that because it does feel as though it may be relevant to you this month, okay? Because we do have the avoidance card, the stalemate card, okay? And then behind that, we have the self-care, the energy. So it does feel as though there is this energy of you trying to avoid your self-care this month, okay? Be very careful not to avoid yourself this month, Cancer. That feels like there may be some stuff going on for you this month, and it's very important for you to actually make sure you do take time to self-care. Whatever that means for you, okay? Taking time for yourself, go and have a nice bath, go and, take a walk down, in a garden area or something like that, whatever that means for you. Okay, making sure you do take the time to do something nice for yourself this month. Okay, I do feel as though that's going to be important for you to remember, Cancer. You can't avoid yourself. The more that you avoid yourself, the more that you actually hurt yourself in the long run. Okay, because it all pops back up right when you don't want it to. So you need to evenly take care of those things, as we go, rather than allowing it to all build up and bang in our faces. Okay, it just feels very important that I was getting that very intuitively coming through that's going to be important this month, Cancer. The start of August, though, we do have the chemistry, the passion coming through. What is that, or who is that, Cancer? I do feel like for some of you, that's not actually a person. It definitely is a person for a couple of you, but for a lot of you, this is not actually a person. This is something else that you're very passionate about, that you're finding you have a really magnetic kind of chemistry with something. So some of you may be picking up new hobbies and just realizing, wow, I didn't know I was going to be so into this. Cancer, start of August for Cancer. What is this passion, chemistry, energy for Cancer at the start of August, please? One more. What is this? What exactly is this passion, this chemistry Cancer is finding at the start of August? It's different things for a lot of you here. I do see, okay, we've got the clouds, the heart, and the book coming out here. Okay, so both we've got a few things that are crossing here and giving specific things. So the clouds is all about thoughts. The heart is all about love and passion and romance. The book is about new beginnings, new chapters in your life, the entering into the unknown. It can also be about education. So with the clouds and the book both there, it would show me that for some of you, this is about learning about something that you're realizing, wow, I'm really passionate about this. Or realize, thinking about something and going, I'm really passionate about learning more about that. I want to go and educate myself further on that. I want to go research that. I want to go maybe even undertake further training or education on that subject. It does feel like a subject with the book there. It does kind of feel like a subject. For some of you, this may be something that's been in your thoughts for quite a long time here with that clouds energy. It may be something that, you've been sort of thinking about it for maybe a long time, but I'm kind of feeling as though, there's been this period where you've been very, in a battle, kind of in a battle between logic and then your heart space. You're kind of like, yeah, I know that I really love that and I'm really passionate about that, but logically this isn't going to work for me. That's not going to happen for me, da da da. So it's kind of like a battle between your head and your heart, I feel here. And it's kind of clouded your judgment a little bit in the past about this thing. So for some of you, it's kind of, you've kind of been like, I'm really passionate about that, but then is that going to make me money? Oh, it's not going to make me money. There's no way I'm going to pursue something that, it's just not realistic in my life. But I think you're coming to this point at the start of August here where you're like, no, do you know what? I've overthought this too much. I've put too much energy into thinking about this and trying to be logical and rational about this. But at the end of the day, I'm so passionate about this and I've got, such an insane chemistry with this thing or person that I need to follow my heart. I feel like that's you needing to follow your heart with whatever this is, Cancer. For some of you, it may be a person. Okay, for some of you, this is a person. As a person, they are probably someone that you may see this person as very intelligent, and maybe that's why you've been in this head versus heart fight. Your self-worth, self-appreciation, telling yourself, I'm not good enough for this person. I'm not smart enough to be with such a smart person. I'm not. Because I am getting a bit of a sexy librarian kind of energy there as well. So, you may be sort of seeing this person's maybe very book smart and very well educated, and you maybe in the past haven't felt equal to this person. But the chemistry is there, and the love is there. The love in your heart is there for this thing or person. So it's kind of telling you to go for your heart. You've already spent time choosing your head and what your head's been trying to tell you, and trying to think the logical and rational decision on this. It's time to follow your heart instead and see where that takes you, because the chemistry is definitely there. I keep getting magic. The magic is there. Okay, and it does lead you to this middle of August epiphany breakthrough. So for some of you, that epiphany, that breakthrough is literally just realizing that I need to follow my heart. I need to follow this passion. Even if it doesn't work out for me, I need to follow my heart here. And I need to, I'm having this big breakthrough that, do you know what? I'm never going to be satisfied if I don't actually try. I'm just getting this energy of, I'm better off to try and fail than never try at all. And never know, so and once again, you have been in this energy of avoiding your self-care. So choosing to actually follow this and follow your heart is actually a form of self-care here, because you're actually listening to yourself, Cancer. I do see something here. That Epiphany card is actually also blending with what's going on for you at the end of the month here, because we do have this epiphany, this breakthrough. It's going both ways. It's connecting with that first message But then we have a second message for the end of the month that is also connecting to, but in a different kind of a way. So when you're having epiphanies, breakthroughs about this one thing, you may also have other breakthroughs around other things, and you're kind of saying to yourself, well, if I'm choosing to follow my heart with this thing, and I'm now going to follow my heart with this thing at the start of the month, what is stopping me from following my heart in other aspects of my life? Because we do see at the end of the month, the facade, the beliefs card, you're kind of realizing that, my belief structure has told me you have to choose the logical, the rational, you can't follow your heart. But then I feel as though when you're having these breakthroughs, these epiphanies, you're like, I'm going to follow my heart this time. It's making you kind of question your own belief system and go, well, hang on, if I'm following my heart with this thing and it seems to be exactly where I'm supposed to be going, maybe I should start following my heart with other things as well. And it kind of shakes you up a little bit in your belief system, and it helps you remove this facade that you've been putting on yourself. I feel like the facade for you here, Cancer, is the logic, the rational side of things, okay? You've been like trying to live so rationally and logically that I have to do like very material world stuff, whereas you're now having these breakthroughs and realizing, hang on, the world is not black and white. All these shades of gray. I can now see all these shades of gray, and I can, the energy is pushing me in other directions to where logic and rational is trying to push me. It's kind of this energy of logic and ration. My facade, my beliefs are telling me that I was raised to believe that, because, well, I'll use myself as an example here, right? Because I was raised when I was young. The world was a different kind of a place, and I was kind of raised to believe that, as a woman, I would have to get married, and I would want the 2.5 kids and the white picket fence, and get married and marry someone rich, like a doctor or a lawyer, and they'll take care of you. But we all know now that the world is very, very different to that, and my heart does not want to marry someone for money. Like, my heart is leading me in a totally different direction to that. If I stuck in logic and rational and my facade and my beliefs, I might have married a doctor and lived a very traditional life. But my heart has pulled me in totally different directions to that. And I've, if I only cared about money, I would definitely not have loved some of the people that I have loved. Not gonna lie. Personal problems, okay? Keep that separate. But this is what you're kind of realizing, is that your true beliefs are not the beliefs that you have told yourself that they are. Okay? Is there anything you want to clarify on that beliefs energy for Cancer, please, for the end of August? I feel like it's all sort of interconnected. It's like there is a bit of conflict. We have the whip and the dog coming through here. So there is a little bit of a conflict just within yourself coming through from these epiphanies. But, that's because you have this loyalty to the facade, this loyalty to what you've been raised to believe, or this loyalty to, how you've done things for the last 10 years. Be a little bit more compassionate with yourself. Once again, stop avoiding that self-care. Be more compassionate with yourself, and this breakthrough will actually, I'm kind of getting this energy here, Cancer, that, whatever's happening for you here, where you start following your heart, it's flipping your whole world upside down. So there is going to be a bit of conflict with that, but be compassionate with yourself. Be your own friend. Look after yourself, and it will actually work out to be some really, really beautiful stuff in your life. Okay, it's feeling like it's a really good thing that this is happening. Change is scary, though, because we get so used to and so loyal to what we know. It can be a little bit scary, and you will have a bit of trouble, tension, dealing with your own thoughts and self and belief system for some of you here. So it may be a bit of a struggle, but You know, as long as you take time to look after yourself and actually be loyal to the new version of yourself and be loyal to the choice of following your heart, everything will work out fine, Cancer. But work and career, what's going on for Cancer with work and career during August? Start, middle, end of August for Cancer, please. Commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the very essence of your being. So that's just sort of letting me know you just got to there's a sense of commitment at the start of the month. You know, responsibilities. You're feeling as though, yes, I've made this commitment to do this job. It's flowing both ways though, okay? Because we do have unity coming through as well. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So the more commitment you're giving to this job, this work, career, the more it's going to give it back to you as well. For some of you, you know, this may be a commitment to the heart space stuff once again, and following your heart when it comes to what you're doing within your career. But you know, it's going to ripple back straight back to you as well. So stay committed to following, you know, what you're passionate about. Okay, it seems very important. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So at the end of August, you may actually be training someone or helping somebody else, develop something further within the career roles. So I read that card as very muchly like, and even if you're not physically actually helping somebody, it may just be somebody sort of watching you and the way that they watch you and the way that you work. It's kind of a really good role model kind of thing for them. So I am just sort of picking up that at the end of August here, you may actually be a little bit of a role model to somebody, whether you know it or not. Okay, but having a look at love and romance for you, Cancer. What's going on for Cancer in August? Love and romance. Start, middle, and end of August for Cancer. Love and romance. Start, middle, end of August for Cancer, please. Not wanting to talk much about love at the moment. I'm okay, this is not coming through start, middle, end. This is coming through I saw this on the bottom of the deck, the crossroad, the direction, choosing a direction here. You have two people in your energy during August. Which one's which, please? I just want to be one more card for each of these people, please. I am picking up on two different people here. Cancer, love for August for Cancer. That's a general. This first person, please. Who's that first energy for Cancer? Or potential outcomes with this first person for Cancer. How will Cancer know who that is? And the second person for Cancer. How will Cancer know who that is? Okay, so we see you here in the middle with the love and the strong affection. There's two people. I'm kind of getting this weird energy here. I'm kind of getting this weird energy here. That you're kind of torn between two people, and it's like one of them is trying to give you energy, and the other one is you're trying to give, like, it's like one is trying to get your attention, but you're trying to get this other one's attention. But we have you're like one is trying to give you affection and you're trying to give your affection to this other one. We have insecurities and self-esteem coming through for you, Cancer. So your insecurities and self-esteem may be part of why you are trying to give your love to this other energy here. Because this other energy here, we have the karmic relationship, the toxicity. And we have that clarified by the ghosted and disappearing card. So this is someone who's not in your life. They may have ghosted you or disappeared from your life. I'm getting intuitive messages here that you're unable to contact this person. They may have ghosted you or blocked you, or literally disappeared off the face of the earth. You are trying to give your love and your energy to this person, but it's kind of coming from your insecurities and your self-esteem. Like, you feel as though that's the best you deserve, that toxicity, that karmic. But there's somebody else here trying to give you love that you're ignoring. It feels like you're ignoring them, Cancer. We have her, the divine feminine. So they may be a little bit emotional, this person with that divine feminine. But they're a very nurturing energy as well. And they're trying to give you that nurturing love, and you're ignoring them. I keep getting that you're ignoring them, but in favor for someone who's ignoring you. The other one I have is grass is greener, possibilities. So this person is trying to show you that the grass is greener on the side that they are, and that you have possibilities of love on this side, but you're ignoring them because you're so, like, your insecurities around love and your self-esteem when it comes to what you think you deserve with love is pushing you towards thinking that you're wanting this karmic. Advice for Cancer with love. Advice for Cancer with love, please. Some of you, this is definitely what this breakthrough is around, this epiphany. We have the stork, you, and then on the bottom of the deck, the stars. Stir shit up, Cancer. You need to stir up the energy around yourself with love. You need to, get things moving. And if they're not moving with someone who's ignoring you, move towards this other person who is trying to, stir you up and get things moving with you. Because I feel like you don't know it, but this person could be everything you wish for. There's an abundance on the bottom of the deck there as well. Decision, the decision. But this person is, that's trying to get your attention. They're trying to stir you up. They may literally stir you up. They may have triggered you or something. It said something that stirs you up or upset you or something like that. But this person is offering you, they're going to pull the stars down from the sky to give to you, Cancer. They've got money on their side too. They've got the abundance. So it could actually be a very viable connection. And it's better than someone that's ignoring you, right? That's what I've got for you, Cancer. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. And hopefully I'll see you all again soon.